Thomas didn't know what to do. Then he heard a voice.
Hello?
Thomas looked around. There was no one there. He waited, hardly daring to puff.
Hello?
Thomas looked around again. He couldn't see anyone.
The voice seems to be coming from the bushes.
Very slowly, Thomas chuffed forward into the bushes. The branches crackled and crunched. Then Thomas gasped. His eyes popped wide with wonder. There, on the other side of the bushes, was a very old engine. It was broken and rusty. Thomas felt scared. He didn't dare speak. Then the old engine smiled at him. It was a little frightened smile, but it made the old engine look kind and gentle, and it made Thomas feel less scared.
Hello. Too bad your brakes failed. Doesn't that always happen when you're on a hill?
The old engine smiled again. Thomas wanted to smile too, but he was scared. He didn't know whether to speak, toot for help, or race backwards as fast as he could chuff. But Thomas didn't move. He couldn't take his eyes off this extraordinary engine.
Hello, my name is Thomas.
My name is Hero.
Thomas wasn't sure what to say next. He had never met an engine as old and strange as Hero.
Why are you here? Where have you been?
That's a very long story. Do you like stories, Thomas?
Yes, the little engines in the hills tell me stories all the time.
Then, I hope you will like mine. I came here a long, long time ago from another island. I was one of the first steam engines to arrive on Sodor.
Thomas was amazed.
Where is your island?
My island is a long, long way away. There are mountains and snow and sea. There are lots of railways. I was the strongest engine at home. I was called Master of the Railway.
How did you get to Sodor?
I came in a very big ship. The journey lasted many days and we sailed many seas. When I arrived at the docks, it didn't look at all like home.
What was Sodor like then?
It was very quiet. I was the only engine on Sodor. They called me Master of the Railway here too. I was very happy.
What happened?
I started to break down. The mechanics didn't have parts for me. So I was put in a hiding. I had to wait for parts from my island. I waited and waited. And now I'm sure the parts will never come.
Thomas's eyes were wide with wonder.
Do you miss your home?
Yes, I do. I miss being master of the railway.
Thomas looked at his sad new friend. He felt sorry for Hero.
I know. I'll go and get the Fat Controller. The Fat Controller runs our railway now. He'll know how to help you.
No! Please don't do that. You must not tell the Fat Controller.
Thomas was surprised.
Why?
I'm an old engine that cannot be repaired. I know what happens to old engines that cannot be really useful. They're scrapped and sent to the smelter's yard.
That's not fair. That's not right. That can't happen to you.
Thomas could see that his new friend, who was once master of the railway, was now old, alone and scared. So Thomas made a decision.
I will look after you, Hero. I won't tell the Fat Controller until you are fixed. You are safe with me. I'm sure I can find the parts to fix you. I promise I will make you a really useful engine once more. I will make you master of the railway again.
Hero smiled the biggest smile he had smiled in a long, long time.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for looking after me.
Thomas puffed with pride. Later that morning, Thomas was at the Sodor Steamworks. He was having his brakes fixed. Thomas liked the steamworks. There was hustle and bustle, sparks and spanners. It was lively and friendly, and there was Victor. Thomas liked Victor.
Thomas, tell me, my friend, what were you doing there in the middle of nowhere, pulling 7 loaded flatbeds? Are you crazy? Next time Spencer tells you to do something silly, do me a favor, Will. Say no.
Okay, Victor.
Thomas had almost forgotten about the contest with Spencer. His boiler was bubbling with excitement over Hero. He wanted to tell Victor, but he knew he couldn't. Other engines might hear, and then someone might tell the Fat Controller.
So, there you are, Thomas. Broken down, I see. 7 flatbeds must have just been too heavy for you.
Good morning, Spencer. Well done.
Spencer was amazed. He wasn't expecting Thomas to be cheery.
What did you say?
I said good morning and well done.
You have a job to do, Spencer. Or are you just going to stand here chatting? You're taking up another track.
Spencer was shocked.
No one speaks of me like that.
Then Spencer slid away, sneering.
He's all silver steam and bossy boiler, that one.
Thomas laughed. He liked Victor.
Okay, my friend, you're all fixed. Please stay away from Mr. Silverstein. The Fat Controller needs you on your branch line.
Thank you, Victor. Sorry, boss.
Oh, Eddie, what are you doing? How many times do I have to tell you? You don't drop things, you lower things. Slowly. Yes, boss. Sorry, boss.
Behind Kevin, Thomas saw something very interesting. A wagon with an old piston cylinder on it.
That would be good for Hero. I wonder if Victor would let me have it.
Thomas puffed away excited. That afternoon, Thomas was busy on his branch line. He wanted to finish his jobs as fast as he could puff.
Tell me all about the contest, Thomas. Sorry, Percy, I can't stop. I've so much to do. I'll tell you all about it later.
Percy was disappointed.
Bye then, Thomas.
Later, Thomas puffed back to the Sodor Steamworks. He was pleased to see it was very quiet.
What's going to happen to that old cylinder, Victor?
That heap of old junk. It's just taking up space.
Shall I take it away for you?
Aren't you too busy, my friend?
No, I can take it easily.
Would you like an helping up?
No, thank you, Kevin.
So Thomas was coupled up to the flatbed, and he chuffed cheerfully along towards the track that led to Hero. Then he heard the clatter of wheels and pounding pistons of the big engine behind him.
It's Spencer. I don't want him to see me. He'll wonder what I'm doing with this old cylinder.
Thomas huffed and puffed as fast as he could towards a siding. His boiler bubbled as he slowed to a stop. Tall trees hid Thomas from the main line. Spencer's rattle and roar came closer and closer as he rolled by. Then Spencer stopped and reversed. He was on the other side of the trees to Thomas. Thomas hardly dared puff.
Bust my buffers. That was close.
Hero was very happy to see Thomas. Thomas's driver and fireman unloaded the old cylinder.
Tomorrow, Hero, I'll come back and we can start work